Hello, everybody. This is Ming Chen from AMC's Comic Book Man, and on July 10th, I will be at the Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast Festival. Join me, join Mike Zapsik, join other luminaries, Brian Quinn, Sal Volcano, many, many talents, and come out, have a great time, laugh with us. Looking forward to seeing you there. July 10th, Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast Festival. Like Mr. T once said back in the 80s, be there.
What's up, everybody? PBR Podcast, Mike Polano, Derek D, Frankie, the producer, and Mr. Ming Chen.
Hi,
everybody. What's up, everybody?
What's going on, Mr. World Traveler, Ming Chen?
You know what? No matter where I go, I always want to end up here.
That's great.
Seriously.
I appreciate that.
If something con is at the end of something, Ming's there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Lasagna con. Ming Chen from Comicbook will be there. Tasting different lasagna.
Lasagna con?
There's a con for everything.
I think there's like a bacon con. There literally is a con for everything. And yeah, if you invite me, I will show up.
You will show up.
I like
will
it.
show up.
Well, I'm glad we invited you to the Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast Festival, and you're going to be there.
I will be there.
Should we change the name?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, when Frankie, our producer, texted Ming to be on the festival,
Yeah.
she didn't use the word festival.
No.
It was con. It was the Asbury
con.
Park Comedy and Podcast con.
Yeah.
And Ming was like, I'm in.
And even before that text finished, it wasn't even sent. I was like, I'm in. Like her thing was like ...
Yeah,
like
yeah,
on the iMessage thing. I was like, done. I'm in.
I love it.
But really, anything Frankie asks, I'm down for.
And we appreciate that. She
Yeah, thank you.
appreciates that.
And you guys too.
Thank you, Ming. We were talking a little bit off the air about your traveling and how me following you traveling on social media exhausts me.
Does it?
Like, I don't know how you do it.
That's my goal, man.
Yeah?
That's my goal. Well, I was a sheltered kid. I always had this like wanderlust as a kid. My parents wouldn't take me anywhere. They were cheap Asians. So so I was like, hey, can we go to Disney World? Like, no.
You don't want to go there now, though, right?
What? Why not?
You get eaten. You go to Disney World, you get
God.
eaten. Too soon. Bye.
Maybe if you're a kid, not an adult,
Yeah.
depending.
Did you hear that Disney, they hired Donald Trump actually to help wall off the little lakes, right, Don?
Yeah, I'm going to wall it off. You know what's crazy about this? I actually asked the alligator to run as my VP.
Which one? The alligator from Peter Pan?
No.
Which, by the way, they eliminated from the park?
I saw
You know
that.
the alligator like that has the clock ticking,
Yes.
right?
Yes, he's a character.
Wait,
It's a cartoon
Gone.
character.
Eliminated from the park.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it was a tragic thing, but, like, why? What does that have to do? One doesn't have anything to do with the other. It's like,
Too soon. Like, you can't have like stuffed alligators running around Disneyland because an alligator at Disneyland just ate a kid.
Yeah.
yeah, but you can't.
Right?
As Donald once said, all those people shall be fired, dude.
Don, I mean, do you think, why are you doing that, Don?
What? Am I doing what?
Why are you building a wall?
Mike, first off, you're an idiot, okay?
It's true.
I got to say that, okay? You're just a complete idiot because it's fantastic. Do you ever have a Kettle One on the rocks?
Is there a Trump vodka?
Yeah, soon.
It's the first time ever that Donald Trump has put a screeching halt to the show.
Sorry.
There'll be a note later.
Sorry.
There'll be a note later.
I'm
Edit
drunk,
that out.
okay? I'm drunk. It's true, okay? It's going to be great. I'm going to be drunk. I've been drunk this whole time, actually. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm running for president. I'm drunk.
I heard.
Is that,
sorry.
is that why your hair is so messed up?
My hair looks great. That's number one, okay? Ming Fen, I don't know what your name is. Okay, I don't care. You're probably getting deported anyway.
Horrible.
Wow.
I know a wall.
I got papers, man. I was born in Euclid,
Right.
Ohio.
Yeah, listen. You already have a wall.
It's
Great Wall of
American as it
China.
gets.
It's great, okay?
See, and that wall worked. I guess you were right. That wall worked. They kept the
Yeah.
Mongols out of the country. or
Exactly. Yeah. Get out.
Wow. How do you feel about
That's
that?
messed up, Don. Jeez,
Yeah,
Ming,
what
I'm
a-
sorry about that.
What an idiot.
What a dick.
Whatever. Wow, I just got here.
Trump 2016.
He could be a jerk.
How do you feel about the wall?
Derek, you're an asshole.
The wall to keep out other people from America? Or
Sure.
the Great Wall?
No, not the Great Wall. The wall of Mexico. The Great Wall of Mexico.
You know what? You've seen me travel, and as such, if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, at Ming Chen 37, you see all I do is eat, and I post pictures of food.
Yeah.
We build that wall, all the good Mexican food is gone. Just gone.
You think?
Yeah. Other frijoles and quesadillas and chalupas.
Arguably, though, the Mexican food that you are in love with,
Sure.
the surf tacos of the world,
Sure.
right, are not Mexican food.
Well, then, how... Yeah,
Surf tacos, Finn's is better. For anyone listening.
Disagreed. That's not really the argument, though. That's not really Mexican.
Right. It's Mexicali. Finn's is definitely better. If you live in this area and you know Finn's and Surf
I didn't
Taco,
even say anything yet, and I was muted.
You were making
Yeah.
noise while we were talking off
How
microphone.
dare you mute that sexy voice, dude?
Wow, Ming is such
I can't help it.
a
I can't help
proponent
it.
of
honestly, though,
Frankie.
like I don't think. I mean, even if Trump does get elected and he's a president, the wall's not going to happen. His main thing, he just wants to keep illegal people out, and if you want to come in the right way. That's the bottom line, which I agree with. I just don't agree with the way he's going about talking about it and saying we're going to build a wall, and because people will find a way over the wall. They really will.
Will there need to be a wall on July 10th at the Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast Con to keep the ladies off of Derek Day?
It might be.
Yeah, can we get those like metal barriers?
Are we gonna
from,
need that?
Do you what?
I
even,
wish.
Well, do you want that? Is the question.
He's not even going to wear a shirt. I said, what are you going to wear at the Podfest? He says, not a shirt.
Oh, if you're not wearing a shirt, then I'll go shirtless too.
Oh, let's all go shirtless.
no.
At the end of the show,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
all take our shirts off,
Nobody wants to see
including Christina Hutcherson and Blair Saki.
that. Wow.
I'm down with that. I'll get Sam Q to come out and do the same. She'll whip off. She'll come topless. I
She'll
mean,
just run around the stage.
Is she
constantly.
still in state? Or
She's still in
moved?
state. No. She's still in state.
Okay.
She's, yeah.
Quintas?
Quintas.
Quintas. Yeah, I'll invite her down.
Yeah, she should definitely. She's going to be there on the 10th? She coming down?
She better be there.
Right?
Yeah.
She's
if,
not.
I
What
feel
the
like
F?
she should be there.
If there's alcohol there, she'll be there.
It's a
so
bar, man.
I'll. You know what? You can put it on my tab, Sam Q.
Ming, talk to me about the House of Independence. You've been there, Asbury Park, Cookman Avenue. It's the home of the Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast Festival.
It is. House of Independence is this amazing performance space. Exposed brick, awesome lighting. It's brand. There's a bar there. I remember the first time I walked in there. The first time I went over there, they were doing some kind of yoga event, and
Yeah, I saw you. I think the first time you walked in, I was in
yeah.
there.
Yeah, you were. Yeah. And I was carrying a yoga. I was carrying a yoga mat. I looked like a Brooklyn hipster. Like the only thing I was missing was the man bun and a can of PBR. but I'm like, Derek, like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing here? And little did I know you were setting up the foundations for the Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast Festival.
Was I?
I believe so. Yeah, weren't
Maybe.
you? Or,
I'm sure he
or-
was.
Maybe
The
talking
answer-
something about it. Yeah.
I mean, the answer to that question is yes.
yes, I was definitely talking about
Yeah,
it.
or-
Yes.
you there. You look like you're on a date, like Lady and the Tramp style. Like I don't know, but
Was there
either-
spaghetti? Meatball?
It was the middle of the day, so probably talking about the Podfest.
or you were on a date. I don't know, but it was either way it worked.
It worked.
And here we are, like mere moments away from the festival. But
Yeah.
this space is amazing.
It is.
It really. The first time I saw it, though, I was like, "Wow, we should do a podcast festival here."
Beat
I'm
you
gonna,
to it.
I'm gonna get right on that. And,
I didn't think it would actually happen.
Yeah, and no. Honestly, I was gonna get together with Mike. I was gonna call you guys because I couldn't do it without you guys. I literally couldn't.
I appreciate that.
And instead, you turned the tables and did and
Listen, be thankful for that.
oh god, I'm
You
so
get to
thankful.
just show up and do it because
Yeah, I know.
planning this out has been no small feat.
Anxiety ridden.
I mean,
you seem to be.
Frankie, hop on the mic real quick. If you had to, in 10 words or less, describe what it's been like setting up this Podfest.
I mean, besides the fact that we fight every day and make up the next day.
Frankie
then
and Mike,
fight
not really
again, It's stressful. It's exciting, and it's, I think we're both passionate about it. So we put a lot of time and energy into it to make it not just, to make sure that the talent feels like it was an enjoyable experience. And most importantly, the people that spent money to buy a ticket, when they're sitting there, we want to make sure their experience is amazing. So,
Yeah.
when you want to do something right like that, it can be stressful.
Right. But
Like you
nothing.
don't wing it. You're not winging it.
Right.
you know?
Nothing good comes out of doing, like, what am I trying to say? Nothing good happens without doing hard work. Like, you got to put in the work to get the good.
Yeah.
You're not going to half-ass it, then it'd be bad.
Agreed.
And definitely the work is getting put in.
Unless you have talent. If you have talent, you can kind of phone it
What
in.
depends
What
on
are you
what?
trying to say?
Depends on what you're talking about.
No. I'm saying we're all hardworking. Like
Yeah.
I know. I ain't got talent. I got lucky.
No,
And-
you obviously have you tons of talent.
Well, thank you.
Right.
You know,
That's-
like luck is only right place, right time, maybe. But you're presented with an opportunity, then you have to take that
Follow through.
opportunity.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I
good
think
point.
Mike's right. I think that we're not worried about once the show begins and the talent is on the stage.
Yeah, I wanna be clear about
we
that,
booked
like-
an incredible lineup of professionals who know what they're doing and know how to entertain an audience. So that's not the concern. It's that all the little
yeah.
details to getting
Right.
to the start of the show.
Yeah.
The show,
that's
the
part.
show has not like we actually had a conversation about it yesterday, like about the show. Frankie was kind of like prodding, like what are the beats? What is your act? And I was like, listen, don't worry about that.
Yeah, I
People are
got this.
professionals, man. It's not a problem. From start to end, no worries. Getting to that point
Yeah, it's tough.
is a lot of work.
It's tough. But most people don't get past that. Oh yeah, we should do this, and that's where it stops.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to do the work. You can do it. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and then so we just want to sit around and have a good time and talk into a microphone.
Yes.
It's all that other crap that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
But you have to.
It really is it's a lot of work, but it pays off, I think. And the venue, House of Independence, is great for it. It's intimate. If you're in the very back row or standing up top, you're still going to see perfectly the people on stage.
Yeah, I wanted to point that out, man. This so we set this the venue up. It's like a maker venue, right? You can design it to your event. So
Yeah.
sometimes there's seats, sometimes there's not.
Right.
They bring out the stadium seats, they put them away. So we wanted to really we were kicking around the idea of maybe like doing it open standing,
Church.
almost like a band if you were seeing a band.
Yeah, like Webster Hall or whatever.
Yeah, but then we were like, well, comedians tend to play to an audience who are seated.
Yeah.
So we pulled out the chairs, but then we're like, how can we make it sexy? We're like, all right, let's put a really small stage and put couches around it.
Oh, I like
right up
that.
on stage to make it super intimate.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the VIP seating. So if you got those VIP tickets, which is only 20 seats,
You're all up in there.
You're on a couch
That's
with
awesome.
waitress service as far away from you and I are right now.
That's dangerous too. They're gonna.
I know.
They're
Depends
like
on who has the seats.
They're in the splash zone.
Yeah,
Where- yeah, they're. I mean,
yeah.
that's once you turn your left and interact and heckle and
Yeah.
bust balls.
Oh, you know what you should do? I have something for you. You
Okay.
can borrow this.
Sure.
If you're not going to use it, I'll use it.
Okay.
I think off stage you should come out on stage with a sledgehammer and a watermelon.
Yeah.
And just be like, you all thought you bought VIP seats, but pull a Gallagher on them.
Yeah.
But don't use a watermelon, just use a cantaloupe. Because we don't want to copy. We'll just use a cantaloupe and a big hammer.
Right, or some kind of Asian fruit,
Asian
like
pear, yeah.
Asian pear, lychees,
That's
like
great.
durian, like
That's
the most.
great.
Durian.
Yeah, durian's like the smelliest fruit.
Oh, gross.
Known to man.
Or a pomegranate, which is unbelievably terrible. It stains like nothing else.
Yes, it
like
does,
10
right?
pomegranates.
Right?
Oh, man.
Might be onto something here.
That'd be hilarious.
Could work. So we made it super sexy in the front with the VIP seating, and then the stadium seats will be out.
Right.
But then if you're the kind of person that wants to like meander about, you can meander in another ticket for $20 to get in and walk around at the bar.
And, and you'd
And
be
hang
closer
out.
to the bar.
And
You're
you
actually
stand-
right
you know
by
what
the
I
bar.
mean?
Yeah, there's a balcony. Like you're close enough where, like, if me and Mike suck, you could chuck your drink at us.
You could throw the drink. Right.
Yeah.
It's super
You might get
intimate.
kicked out right after, but you
Yeah,
can.
you never know. So I don't know. We made it as sexy as possible. You know.
Yeah, I love
So,
it.
I don't know. How do you feel about performing in that kind of environment?
I mean, once I saw that environment, I was like, all I want to do is do a podcast here. Whether we're good, and we'll be good. But I don't want to invite any negativity or we bomb. Like at least
Yeah.
tell people I bombed at the House of Independence. And it's just
I don't think
such-
anyone's
that
going to
sounds
bomb.
that sounds like a T-shirt.
Yeah.
I bombed at House of Independence.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like a special. You get it's a drink. It's like a something bomb. And I bombed at House of Independence.
I like it.
Yeah. It's,
HOI bomb. The Hoy bomb.
The Hoy bomb.
Hoy bomb.
Hoy bomb.
Oh, that's
bomb.
great.
You get a Hoy bomb. What's in it? Well, Red Bull, vodka, and a splash Coca-Cola.
Yo, bro. Yeah, man. Give me another one of those Hoy bombs.
It's a Hoy bomb.
That's
Hoy
great.
bomb. But yeah, I've podcast like in bars, like outdoors, at, basement bars. Like this is like a legit awesome space. This is one.
And it's the first one. Like if this it goes off really awesome, then we're gonna have more of them.
Yeah.
This is just
Yeah,
the first
this
one.
is the number one.
So
I mean, the goal ultimately is to make it a weekend long, Friday to Sunday, all through Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast Festival. Huge, right, Don?
Huge. I mean, great.
That's the goal. So we'll see how this one goes off. July 10th. You guys all know about it. Check out the website. Let me just clarify something. There is an 11 o'clock show. People submitted to be on the Podfest.
Yeah.
At the beer garden outside, weather permitting. If not, it'll be inside.
Yeah.
So 11 a.m. There's some great talents. You can check out the website to see who's on it. And it's being headlined by the Center City Comedy Podcast, which is a really good group of comedians out of Philadelphia. They did Broke Ass Game Show.
Yeah.
One of them was on Broke Ass Game Show on MTV. And some other great acts. So that'll be at 11 o'clock. That ends. We're going to give away a meet and greet ticket and tickets to the 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock at the 11 o'clock show. That's a free show. And then the 2 o'clock show will happen at the House of Independence. And then after that following will be a meet and greet and then the 5 o'clock show. Did I get that right?
You did.
It's a stacked day.
So We hope everyone comes out and has breakfast with us 11 a.m. on the rooftop of the beer garden.
Yeah.
I mean, where else do you want to spend your Sunday morning in July?
It's going to be glorious.
It's a full day of comedy.
It's okay if you don't go to church that Sunday. That's what we're saying.
This is church.
Yeah, that is church, man. That is
Right?
We will be preaching to you. We are the choir.
That's it. And you know, we set it up too, man, where we want a lot of the acts to commingle. Like if people want to pull each other up on stage, it's welcome. If people want to, whatever people want to do, like, but this is going to be different than anything that you've seen in a podcast and or comedy stand-up, I think, to date.
I love that, and that's the beauty of you're inviting the pure nature of podcasting onto a stage, which is podcasting, no rules. Basically.
No rules do not apply.
No, the only rules are there are no rules.
It's like, yeah.
And the cool thing is, too, like, I want to make sure people know that we're not going to be on stage with headphones on, talking to mics, just, like, talking to each other. There's going to be literally mic stands, us facing the audience and talking. So it's basically like, picture a stand-up comic, but there's 3 of them on stage staring out at the audience talking. That's basically it. It's not like, we're in our own world and you're just watching us do it.
Yeah, it's going to be, I'm real curious to see, like, how... I'm really curious to see how like certain acts do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have your like Jim Florentine's gonna get up there and he's gonna be Jim Florentine. He's gonna kill it with 20 to 30 minutes of stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Right. But then PBR is gonna get up there and there's 3 guys. We're gonna pull people up with us and we're gonna do our shtick. Totally different than a stand-up comic.
Yeah.
Right. Mike and Ming are gonna get up there and they're gonna do their thing.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit different than what we do. Right. So no matter what's coming at you, it's totally different.
Right. So yeah, I'll try not to Cindy Brady up there. It's like, you guys ready to rock? Yeah, all right.
I love the confidence coming from the guy who's on every day is known to man.
Yeah,
Right?
True. But
Come
again, it's different. We're let's take right now for example.
Yeah.
We're in the Speakeasy. We're looking at each other. It was like a bomb shelter. We're isolated from the rest of the world. There.
300 people staring back.
300
at you.
people, and it's going to be a little more visual. So
Yeah.
you may have to there's an audience response.
A little more visual.
Hopefully, there's audience response.
Yeah,
Right?
so you kind of have to play the audience and hopefully get a response back. There's a little extra element, but I love it, man.
Do you like you guys go to cons all the time?
Yep.
You do your thing. Do you plan something a little bit different for this kind of event, or what do you?
I mean we just a little bit. Yeah, when we go to cons, you always do a panel. Usually it's Q&A. They set up a mic out there, but you.
Is that something you'll bring to your act on the 10th?
We would love that. Yeah, actually, we got something planned. Yeah, I want audience participation. I want audience interaction, and we have. So I've came up a couple of days ago in a drunken stupor, a theme. I think a
Nice.
theme and something where I think I can get the audience to interact as well. But
We will have Dennis the intern will be there, and he'll have a microphone,
Really?
and he'll be out in the audience for those whoever needs him. While we're talking about it, if
Will he, though? What if they see him?
He's gonna have his Lucha Libre mask on.
Oh, okay.
If you had to call for Dennis right now,
yeah,
how would you do it?
if I just had a call for Dennis, it's like yo, bitch, like
That's what you call him, a bitch.
like Aaron Paul in Breaking Bad, like yo, bitch, get over here.
He's actually here today. Aaron, you want to sit down?
Yo,
What's up, buddy?
yo, bitch.
You know Ming Chen?
Yo, what's up, Ming? You want to buy some? Yo, I sell meth. Ming. Ming's meth.
That's too heavy, man. You got any of that Ciroc vodka, man? Like that's the stuff.
Yo, nah, I just sell meth. Me and Mr. White. Hey, yo, you want to buy some meth? Yes or no? That's the question, bitch.
Yeah, science. Yeah.
Aaron, how would
And the
you
question is, yo, Dennis.
how would you yell for Dennis?
Dennis. Yo, Dennis.
That's it. That's how he yells for Dennis. That's how you.
That's it.
All right. Hey,
maybe
we
I'm
got-
over-
We got to ask everybody who sits down how to yell for
I
him.
think
so.
I'm overthinking it then.
No, there's no right or wrong answer.
That's true. All
You
right.
know?
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
Yeah, it's your own
Everybody wins.
style of Dennis yelling.
Everybody wins. I love it.
Speaking of winning, since Ming Chen's here and since the Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast Festival
July 10th.
is coming up soon, why don't we just give away some tickets?
No.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
You want to give away more tickets?
I'm going to give away. Listen, man.
There's not that many left to give away.
We already gave away a pair of tickets to the 2 o'clock. We gave away a pair of tickets to the 5 o'clock.
Yeah, who won that? I don't think anyone answered.
No, they answered. We just didn't announce it.
Oh.
I don't know. We'll get back to them. But now we're going to give away a pair of tickets to the 11 o'clock.
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, that's free.
That's a free show.
Oh.
Shit,
Yeah,
I screwed
that's-
up.
Free
I
show.
totally screwed up.
That's all right.
11 o'clock's not going to cut it. Let's give away 2 tickets. What?
We could give away some VIPs.
Uh-oh.
Are we ready for that?
Oh, Frank.
I mean, Ming Chen is here.
Ready to give away VIP tickets?
What? We're talking about VIPs for free?
Vips. We're gonna give away some
Free
Vips.
VIPs?
I don't know. Do you want to give away some Vips?
I don't know, but it can't be an
That's
easy
Frankie's
question.
call, not mine.
It can't be easy. I mean, they have to work for it.
Wow, join the hotness on the stage on the couch. Man.
Oof.
Oh, that's the. I think Ming Chen just nailed it. Let's give away for Mike and Ming.
Oh,
Correct
all
me if
right.
I'm wrong.
Yes.
If you're uncomfortable, we'll edit this out. For Mike and Ming's show, you get to come up and sit on the stage.
I mean, you can sit in my lap for all
You
I care.
You could sit in Ming's lap.
If you do what? What are we going to make them do? Derek?
Well, they need to Photoshop a picture of them with I don't know. Photoshop. What do you do?
All right,
Jump in on this. Let's build on
I got
this.
it. Let's build. All right. First of all, let's give away. If we're gonna have them the possibility of sitting on Ming's lap, then they got to come to the 5 o'clock show.
Correct.
Correct.
True.
Or do you guys want to get crazy?
We could get
You want to
crazy.
get nuts, Ming?
Let's get
Come
local,
on,
man.
let's get nuts.
Do you want to give somebody a full package,
Oh,
a 2 o'clock, a meet and greet, and a 5 o'clock?
It's insanity.
I want to hear what they have to do first. I'm into it. I'm into it. I
Yeah?
like where your head's at.
I'm thinking
But you know what?
A
How I feel.
a full package.
You have to earn it.
it's got to be good.
I think
So maybe a video of them. They're gonna do a video of some sort.
a video of why you should get to sit on Ming Chen's lap, why Derek loves Derek, why they should get tickets, a full package to the Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast Festival /con, July 10th, Asbury Park.
And it should encourage everyone else to come to the festival.
Yes.
Yes. Or
To be used on our social media as advertising.
Oh, wow.
So if they do that, the best video by, let's set a date.
Well, this is going to air on Tuesday,
So-
right? Or Monday. This is going to air on the 4th of July.
So by
So no one's listening to this until Tuesday.
Okay, so by Wednesday, end of
You want to
day,
give 1 day?
midnight on Wednesday.
Yeah, because the show is Sunday.
Yeah.
I'll go to like noon on Thursday at the latest
what if
for the deadline. We have to set a deadline. Eastern.
Eastern
Yes,
time.
ET.
We have a lot of people flying in for this, which blows my
heard.
mind. I looked at the list. I mean, there's
heard.
London, there's Minnesota.
Ohio, Michigan.
It's crazy.
Yikes.
I don't know.
We're bringing money to Asbury Park's
Yeah, where are the
hotels.
people from Asbury Park?
Yeah.
They're walking up off the beach.
Yeah. Buying tickets at the dope. Which they might not be able to.
By the way, yeah, not many tickets left, so I wouldn't wait too long. So, all right, so you're gonna get a full package. You're gonna get a 2 o'clock. You're gonna get a meet and greet. You're gonna get a 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
You can come to the 11 o'clock
can
and meet.
come to the 11.
You can meet Crystal Dondo there.
You can meet Chris Ladon.
Nobody wants
Nobody
that.
won. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, we're trying to sell
It's a
this here.
distraction,
Yeah,
right?
wait a second.
He's a goddamn meat monster. And so, all right, so you got here. It
Let's
is.
be clear exactly what they have to do on video.
Yes. Shoot it on your iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Real simple.
Yeah.
No more than 30 seconds. I'm capping it at 30. If it's 31,
Out.
Get out. Beat it,
if it's 15 seconds,
Gone.
out. 30 seconds. Try to get
No, wait.
No,
That's
30 or
15.
less.
30 or less.
30 or
Ah,
less, but make it
no
good.
fun. I'm trying to get. You know,
Make it good.
That's coming from the editor. You know.
But
I'm like,
think about
I
it.
want
They could
30
do-
seconds.
I mean, you could take the angle of like
Get-
why you'd be the best to get this, but you could also like make it creative, like try to do an impression of Mike, me.
All right. Ready?
and
Ready? there,
Frankie.
Dave? You're in the contest. Ready? Go.
Hey, what's up? It's Derek D, and I just really want to get this because I would like to take like some shoe shine and go to Mike's bald head and just shine the top, shine the top, shine the top.
That's
And it
not
would
going to
look
get you
like
tickets. Ming, you got 30 seconds. Why should you get these tickets ready? Go.
What's up, everybody? I want to come to the Asbury Park Comedy Podcast Festival. I want to sit on Ming Chen's lap, podcast with him on stage, full access, VIP, champagne room.
Oh, champagne room.
Champagne room. I want to feel all inch and a half of him.
Oh, wow.
By the way,
because I love him and his Asianness.
It's not winter.
by the way, and
That's an edit.
What?
if you're a hot babe
Yeah.
and you want to wear your bikini while you do it, you can. That's all I'm saying. I mean, you
that
can
might
do
get you tickets.
That might get you tickets.
It's more likely that Brian Johnson from AMC's Comic Book Man is going to win these tickets.
Here-
And he's gonna be
that'd
like,
be
all right,
great.
where do I sit?
On Ming Chen's lap. That's
Yeah,
great.
I guess a promise is a promise, sir.
Mike, what would you do? 30 seconds, go.
Oh, what's up, guys? I'm so excited to be there. I've never been to Asbury Park before, and I really got to tell you, I'm a fan of Fastlane Daily, throwing hammers back there. Those guys on the Jokers are so great. I can't,
He's in.
Larry!
They're
I
in.
can't wait. And oh my God, Ming Chen is going to be there. He was so good in Goonies, and he was even better in Back to the Future. And not Back to the Future.
Temple of Doom. Temple of
Thank
Doom.
you, Temple of Doom. And I'm so disappointed. I got to meet him before he gets killed off of Walking Dead.
No time for love.
Not bad.
Dr. Mike.
Do I get the tickets?
You win. Winner.
We're not going to hear what Frankie wants to do.
Absolutely not. We've given them enough clues. They need to be creative.
All right.
All right.
All right, so where are they sending this file to?
I mean, 30 seconds. Can't they post it up on social
Should
media?
they post it on
Yeah,
social?
post it up. Is it you guys got a
Well,
hashtag?
we want to put it
Okay.
on Instagram.
All right, let's
Hashtag.
make it one social media because let's be honest, we're very busy leading up to the event.
We
But
are.
they
So-
probably might not want to put it public on there.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
you could Facebook message it to us, and you could put a video in there. You could do, I mean, privately, just to us, to PBR.
And we just post the winner, or do we want to see them all? Let's not get crazy. Let's make them post it.
Yeah, post
if
it.
you don't-
got to be proud of it.
If
Be
you're not proud of it,
Creative and be proud.
no tickets.
All right.
Right? Fair enough.
Okay, yeah.
Fair
There you
enough.
go.
You gotta be proud of it.
All right, so Instagram, so you get
Can you do 30
you
seconds
can,
on
maybe
it?
maybe it's 15. Listen, some people could do 15, some people could do more.
Okay.
If you can only do 15, we'll take 15. Be creative.
Get it to us.
Hashtag
APCPF.
And ASAP.
Full pa-
well,
What else?
as
Do
soon
it,
as
do,
possible.
it, do a PDQ, please. All right?
PDQ?
Do a PDQ.
What's PDQ?
Hashtag full package.
Isn't that pretty damn quick? Or?
Pretty damn quick.
Yeah.
All right. So, so you write in the description, I deserve the tickets. No, wait. This has to be something with Ming's lap.
Just with the description?
Yeah, you got to write something in the description. It should definitely be hashtag
PCPF.
Asbury Park Comedy and Podcast Festival.
Yes.
And hashtag full package.
Yes.
Ming's package.
Mention Ming Chen.
Okay, at
Ming Chen.
Ming Chen 37.
Yeah.
And of course, at AP Podfest.
Yeah,
so
send
we,
it to AP.
So we get it.
Or at PBR Pod. This is getting too confusing.
Just get it
Getting
to
too
us.
confusing. Put it up on
Podfest.
Instagram. Tag Ming, tag PBR, tag AP Podfest, and hashtag APCPF
Hashtag full package.
full package.
Yeah. And hashtag KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple. It's too difficult. We made it too difficult, right? We
But
made it
that's why we want them to earn it.
All right, you got to earn it. Holy Jesus. Anyway, we're going to pick, it's got to be up by end of day, East Coast America, Thursday. No, Wednesday. We will
Wednesday.
announce a winner on Thursday.
midnight on-
And here's how we'll announce the winner. We will simply regram the winner on AP Podfest on Instagram.
All right, I'll give you some love too.
Yeah.
Do it,
Ming,
please.
yeah, 100%. And Ming will, you'll have to weigh in on who
He'll
wins.
weigh in, yeah.
I
Right?
will. I will weigh in.
Okay.
So make that video. Yeah, make sure.
Wow,
you,
we're giving away a full package.
That's a full package. That's the full package right there.
No, that's more access than I'm getting. I don't get the full package.
No, you have full access.
You have
Come
full
on.
access.
You already
What
know.
is- what is that called in French? Carte blanche?
Carte blanche.
Carte blanche.
Now, one of the exciting things is the green room at the House
There's a
Independence.
green room?
It's a very large one, and it's going to be everybody will be back there hanging out. So
Do you have any
crap.
refreshment requests?
I mean, one of those big giant pretzels from the beer garden.
oh, we'll make that happen.
and a keg of what's that grapefruit beer?
Oh, that's so good. Schlaffer.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Schopenhauer.
There's like no, there's like no
think
alcohol
I
in that
have.
though.
That's why I keep. I'm like, that's
So
why I'm
they-
like, yeah, man. I drank like 12 of those
There's like it's like 2%.
It's
So they
2.5.
they put in a shot of Kettle Orange, and it's
to
delicious.
beef it up. It's pretty.
It's
awesome.
so good.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, dude, it's so good. But it's not like you could drink a ton of them. You have to drink a couple and then switch it. It's very sweet.
I just really love how you guys aim for the top. Like the beer garden just named one of the top 9 beer gardens in the United States, or if not the world. The House of Independence is not far behind as a performance space. It's
It's attached to it. It's literally the same building.
Yeah, I mean, you could have gone for some rundown movie theater somewhere.
Yeah, what are we
Something
gonna? What are we gonna have the 11 o'clock show at some dumps or something?
Yeah,
Not us. Not
yeah,
us.
Yeah, exactly.
We shoot for the roof.
Could have done it outside at the Dublin House. and went back. No,
yeah.
No, you went right up to the
We
top.
went to the top, man. We have. Listen, We have 3 of the Impractical Jokers there. We have 2 of the AMC comic book men there.
Yeah.
We have Blair Saki from Ladylike on MTV. Jim Florentine. Like, do I need Roy Wood Jr. from Comedy Central's Daily Show? Derek D, might I add.
Yes.
From
Mike
Fast Lane
Polano.
Daily.
Gino Bisconti.
Gino Bisconti from the Artie Lang podcast. I mean, hey, Casey Jost, Joan Bergio, Jay Miller.
Christina
Like,
Hutchinson banged a lot of
Christina
guys and
Hutchins,
talks about it.
and it has one of the largest podcasts on the planet.
There is.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it is so. I'm so excited. I didn't leave anybody out, right? I'm so
I think
excited.
so.
This is like.
Taylor Allen hosting 11 a.m.
That's right. This is like it's like a who's who of TV and comedy.
It is. And
And hosted by Mo Bounce from Z100.
Oh, bounce.
You know what I mean? This is like a basic cable's wet dream.
It really is. And radio. Mo Bounce.
if you were,
If you don't have basic cable,
Yeah.
you don't know anybody who I just mentioned. Maybe you know Derek D if you have an internet connection.
Well. What? Was I supposed to say something?
I don't know. I'm just
All
laughing
right, so
about
we
it.
had the contest is set.
It's
The
done.
contest
It
is
is.
set. It's
Yes.
clear. This is it. This is the last episode of PBR before the festival. So
Wow.
this
Yeah, the
is
next
for
one,
the win.
The next one you hear
For the
will be the
win.
festival.
We should have had them hashtag for the win.
Wait, the next one they hear will be the festival?
Well, it'll be our part.
It will probably
Ah.
be.
It'll be
hiatus.
our live, and then we're gonna take off for the rest of the summer. Spoken right there. We're gonna do the Podfest, and then what?
We have an episode booked. So then and then
well,
we're taking.
Oh well, Mount Yahoo will be here,
That's right.
and then right, is that the one you're talking about?
And then we'll take a vacation.
And then that's
Wow.
it. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. You should come for that.
I might have to.
Yeah.
Might have to come.
Will he
If
be in
you're-
the
if you're-
Speakeasy
He's
or
gonna
will
be
be
sitting in that chair, and Ming will be sitting in that chair. If you want to go.
Right. Or I guess he can sit on my lap. I guess,
Yeah.
Does Modest Yahoo want to sit on your lap?
That's the
I
question.
don't know. Yeah. One day he may want to sit on my lap.
Yeah, he did have a famous song from Stubbies.
What?
I don't know. Modest Yahoo reference. I was trying to piggyback on Ming's penis joke.
Oh, I
That's
get now. I get
awesome.
it.
So this whole comedy podcast festival, what has been your biggest challenge?
Wow, that's a really good question, man. The biggest, it was super easy to book. Like you said, like we not only know everybody, we don't not only know everybody on the card, but we have a working relationship with them. Oh, just about everybody's been on our show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that was easy. We went out to our friends who we thought would want to do it, and they were down. That was pretty easy. The venue, pretty easy. Right?
Well, it was
you
like
know what? I think thinking about it out loud, I'm kind of walking myself through it. And if I had to ask Frankie the same question, I'd say like advertising.
Yeah, marketing.
Marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Media.
Getting the
it's-
word out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Promoting it. I mean, we definitely did go out to our friends, but we also, cast a wider net, and we were incredibly pleased by the interest from the talent. I was most surprised by how interested people were to be part of it.
Yeah.
I think Asbury Park there's a buzz about Asbury right now.
There's a vibe
Obviously,
for sure,
there's
yeah.
a vibe, right? And people want to be part of it, and they want to know what's going on, and they want to be in the city.
Je ne sais quoi, if you will.
So, Derek D. So, I was surprised, but then I started to figure out people wanted to be connected to something happening in Asbury.
Yeah. I just love we got
But
Pepe Le
promoting
Pew
it.
over here.
Yeah, right.
like, busting out the French.
I don't know
over
why. I don't even speak any lick of French. But yeah, that's true, man. Asbury is just
the
going
thing.
boom in a good way right
Yeah.
now. Been and has been, and it's not stopping anytime soon.
We actually curbed the Podfest. It was going to be actually bigger. Like there were more people that we were in talks with to put in other venues that I'm not going to say any names because it didn't work out, but we were going to put a giant acts at the Paramount.
Right.
Huge podcasters that everybody knows,
Yeah.
top 5.
Yep.
And it was we backed out essentially because of the risk, it's our first year.
Yeah.
We were like, we have 2 venues already. Is a third pushing it. It's a 1,600 seat venue. Like maybe it's too much for the first year.
Yeah.
A lot of risk.
Right.
Let's
the asking prices were high. I mean, if you
yeah.
sell out, great. You do
sure.
okay. You can cover it. But if you don't, then
but
you're
they were
on
on
the hook
board,
for a lot.
And we were like, we had to pump the brakes. So we had, I think the thing that really felt good is everybody that we went out to, and not everybody's on the card that we went out to, wanted to do it.
Yeah.
There was one person, and I will never say the name, one person who declined.
That's all right. Narrow-minded.
No, hey, whatever. Like
One
it's-
person whose management declined. I think if we
Oh, okay,
actually
you
spoke
gotta-
to the
yeah.
person,
Yeah. Yeah,
maybe and maybe in the future.
I leave my management at home because,
Right.
Well, plus I say yes to everything. But I mean, this is truly.
Thanks.
I mean, no, I'm not kidding. This will be one of the highlights of my year for sure.
Come on, all
No,
the
I'm
stuff
not
that you
kidding.
do, man.
Yeah, no, I'm not even kidding.
That's
Just,
crazy.
the moment I walked in there, I was like, we should do some kind of podcast fest here. And
So, what are you looking
And
most
I
forward
literally
to?
remember you saying that to me, and I was like, "Yeah, we're thinking about
yeah,
it."
I know you were right there.
Yeah, and I was like,
yeah,
kinda why I'm here,
Little did I know that you were like the ink was drying on the like the papers and stuff.
That's funny. We recorded there twice. Marshall Crenshaw.
Yeah.
And we did a live one there with Morgan and Dave, the people who run
Yep.
House of Independence.
Yeah.
Only two,
Only
right?
two.
And just being in the room podcasting was awesome.
Yeah, it just really is one of those really cool, encouraging spaces where it's
Yeah.
like I'm on the right path. You know,
For those of you who haven't been there, yeah, you walk in and the bar and everything where you hang out is street level, and then like the theater is like down below ground.
Yeah.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like you go down. To
I
the
just
theater.
you were about to ask like
Yeah.
what am I most looking forward to? I mean,
Yeah.
it literally is just one of my favorite spaces. It's just when you have your favorite place, like you want to do your favorite thing in there, which is podcasting in your favorite space. I mean, I've done yoga in there. I've seen concerts there. I drank myself silly there. I've met friends there. I just every time I'm there, like I've had a great time. So
Yeah. Now, the night before us,
yes,
Eric B. in the house.
Rock him.
Rock him.
If you're in town, listen, if you're in town for the Podfest and you're coming from, I don't know, London and you're here early,
So pissed I'm missing that show.
you got to go. Eric B. from Eric B. and Rock Him. I get paid
Yeah.
in full. Like, come on, man. Like, you got to go check out the space, check that out.
Yeah.
Or go to the beer garden and have some beers.
yeah, and we'll be sharing this stage formerly occupied by a flock of seagulls and Howard Jones.
Yeah.
It's like I mean,
Sugar Hill Gang,
Sugar Hill Gang.
Sugar Hill
This is like-
Grandmaster Flash,
Yeah, these are huge names.
Molly
from-
Ringwald, right?
Molly Ringwald was there.
Well,
yeah.
was there?
The dude who opened
Oh,
it.
Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
Big Bad
Yeah.
Voodoo Daddy.
Oh.
And what's the name who opened it? He opened the House of
Yeah,
Independence.
he did.
Henry
Henry
Rollins.
Henry Rollins.
Yeah,
Sick. Just awesome, man.
yeah. So great. I mean, great energy.
The Christmas Carol that was there.
Nobody cares about that.
I was in that.
Yeah, He played Tiny Tim. dude.
Play Tiny Tim.
Nah, I played Fred.
Wow.
Who's Fred? Like,
Ebenezer Scrooge's nephew.
nobody knows that.
Yes,
Fred?
everyone knows it.
Fred Scrooge.
No, it's his sister's son.
Right. Is his last name
Fen.
Scrooge?
She died. Remember
Oh,
giving birth
okay,
to him.
Right. Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, wow. Number 4, everybody. That's great. I just got the top or bottom script to my phone.
Whoa.
Ming, you know this music. You know how the game's
do.
played. 2 topics. We might do this live.
I own this music.
you-
Like it's on my laptop.
Ah, it's great,
so
man.
we did an episode of Stash, and
Nice.
like you gave it to me.
Hey, use it anytime.
I do when me and my wife get down. Thank you.
Whoa, that's funny. It's 27 minutes long, too. Do you get through the whole thing?
Well, I'm Asian and I have an active imagination, so no.
Oh, nice. I can cut it down for you. 2 things. They're in a relationship. Which one is on the top? Which one is on the bottom? We're going to round table it. Frankie's going to chime in. Top or bottom, number 1.
Wait, you're chiming in? Really?
I'll chime in.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in now.
I'm
I'm
feeling
totally
frisky
in now.
Gas tax or beach badges?
Oh man. Oh.
As a paying, would you?
Do you want to pay a gas tax or do you want to pay a beach badge?
I'll go gas tax on top. Like F the beach badges, man. I just got back from Wildwood. Free beach, dude. Like one of the best beaches, probably in the country, if not the world. Free.
Wow.
Free. So F the beach badges, man.
You just got a little bit crazy.
Yeah,
Ming
Turks
just
and Caicos,
I
I would
just came
imagine.
back from Turks. It was kind of amazing.
Oh, even better. Yeah, and that's free, right? Freaking
Free? Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally
Well,
free.
I
Yeah,
was,
you
I
just
was talking to
spend
someone about
millions of dollars to get there.
To get there, of course, the beach is free. It's not actually free when you're paying to go
Yeah,
there.
but we live here.
I was just in L.A. and of course, L.A. beach is free.
Yep,
you know.
free. Manhattan Beach. Yeah, all those beaches.
Florida.
The Baywatch Beach, free. So yeah,
Free.
yeah. God bless America, man. Except for New Jersey.
It's crazy, right?
It really.
It's
is.
the only place in the world you have to pay to get on the beach. It drives me insane.
And the locals should not have to pay. But if you want to charge people, charge the bennies. Bennies are what we call tourists. Like have them. If you live in Monmouth County, you go to the Monmouth County beaches for free. You show your ID.
like that, man.
You go for free. Everyone else pays. They still make money, and locals are
Don't
happy.
even get me started on what they're trying to do now in Deal. They're trying
Oh,
to
I
like
think I
make
heard-
no parking on the streets.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
they paid $40 million of our tax dollars to replenish the beach, now the people who live in those $1 million homes are
Right.
saying we don't want you to park here.
Yeah, screw that.
Oh,
Stay
man.
home.
Beat
Stay
it.
inside. I'll be outside surfing.
Crazy.
on your beach.
You
by
go.
the
You
way.
can surf there, Ming, but you have to park a mile away.
Yeah, screw
Like
that.
what?
Stupid.
Screw that. Yeah.
Francois.
I know I'm one of the only people that feels this way, but I like my lifeguards and I like the people that clean the beach for me at 5 a.m. and flatten it out, make it nice so when I put my chair down and my umbrella in, like all that's taken care of. So I would rather pay for my beach badge than pay a gas tax because I like someone's taking care of that.
Now wait, what you said is totally different question though. You are choosing to pay for a beach club. I get it. You're bougie.
No.
That's what. No, but that's what.
Asbury Park. I'll pay for Asbury Park. They staff lifeguards. They staff.
Yeah, but
bathrooms,
everybody's
they
town.
clean
every
the bathrooms. They do
every
all
beach
that.
in the country in the world has lifeguards.
No.
Taxes paid for.
No, a lot
You
of
go
them
to
don't.
LA.
Taxes pay for it. You're right.
Yeah.
Taxes pay for it. I don't know if I'd want to pay for it in my taxes.
But
But you'll pay 23 cents on the gallon. Like you'd rather pay. You're gonna go to the
I
beach
feel
3
like-
months a year, but you'd rather pay a gas tax for the rest of your life.
No, I'd rather pay. I'd rather pay for the beach badge. That's my point. I'd rather pay for the beach badge because I feel like I'm getting a service out of it. I don't want to pay the gas tax. I feel like I'm getting something in return for paying that money for the beach badge. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm getting a
Okay.
lifeguard. I'm getting someone to clean the bathroom that I'm using. I'm getting someone to drive the
Wait, you
tractor
don't just go in
across
the ocean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I pee in the ocean.
Yeah. Oh
100%.
God. Yeah.
I don't, not aqua dumps, but just pee.
No, you got to aqua dump, man.
you don't
At
aqua
least
dump.
once in your life, you have to
can't
aqua dump.
No, that's the
You know
one.
where you can't aqua dump is in.
You
You
guys
could
are
aqua dump in
disgusting.
Jersey, no
What did you
problem.
say?
You can't aqua dump in Turks, bro.
No, you can't aqua dump
You
where
would
it's.
see
so-
everything.
But
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he's saying that not because the
And-
water's dirty, it's because it's darker.
and dirty.
No, it's not dirty. I hate when people say our water's dirty.
Our water is disgusting.
100% disagree.
The Shark River Inlet is the second dirtiest body of water in the country.
Certain we're talking about the
You live-
ocean
That's
you
not
water.
live
the
2 blocks
that's not
away.
the ocean.
Talk about the ocean water. Some days you could see crystal clear to the bottom.
And the other days?
It's because of the currents.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
not 'cause dirty.
because the currents
All
are
right,
pulling
all right.
in
Let's get back on track
trash.
here, boys. Derek T, top or bottom?
Well, honestly, I hate that we have to pay to get on our beaches. Like I said, it should be locals get on for free. Tourists have to pay. But I'm kind of with Frankie here because I pay $55 for a season badge, which is well worth it for the whole summer than paying $8 a day to go on. And it's only for the summer, just the summer.
Mm-hmm.
This gas tax will be all year round, paying
Forever.
all the time. So
Nonsense.
I'd rather play the beach badge than the gas tax, even though I hate.
So
that we have
beach
to pay.
badge on top?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you look at it in that way, yeah, I'm so against the gas tax. I'm so against paying for beaches, but if I had to do both, I'd pay for the beach.
Yeah, because the gas is year round and
Yeah.
forever. Beach is just during the season. And you just pay one fee of $55.
Top or bottom, number 2, the 4th of July or Labor Day?
Ooh, I gotta go 4th of July up top, man. Fireworks. And fireworks.
Fireworks and fire. It's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
about America,
It's all
the
about
beautiful.
the, yeah, exactly, man. USA.
USA.
All the way.
Yep.
Even though it's not my native country or tongue.
Why, you were
I'll,
born in Ohio. This is your
I was
native.
born in Euclid, Ohio.
Like,
Yeah,
come on, man. You're as
I-
American as apple pie.
I'm trying to play up the ancient Chinese secret, but it's not working, obviously, with you guys. So, yeah. But fireworks, man. Oh, which we invented, by the way. So
Who's we?
the Asians, man? We invented that shit. So, yes.
All right. Gunpowder.
Yeah.
I saw Robin Hood. But it wasn't Asians, right? It was Africans. Morgan Freeman. Morgan, didn't you invent gunpowder?
Morgan?
Morgan Freeman?
I can't do Morgan.
Red. Oh, really?
I'd have to. Yeah,
I rap and voice overs and my lips never move.
that's pretty good. Yeah.
Frankie?
Let freedom ring. Independence.
Yeah,
All the way, all the way,
Labor Day is the signifies the end
end.
of summer, dude.
Right.
No way, man.
Yeah, that's
And-
what I was gonna say. It's like 4th of July is the beginning.
Yeah, endless summers,
mean-
man.
Yeah.
September's pretty great. Football starts, but still, you're muting me. Don't mute me.
I'm not muting you at all.
All right, go ahead, Derek. You're up.
Did you do yours?
I did. Let freedom ring.
Oh yeah. Now Labor Day, when Labor Day happens, that's like local summer. Like,
it is. If you
all
get
the
right-
bennies go home,
If
but
you get the good weather.
you get the good weather. But it's also the end of summer, the sign of it's coming to an end. So I'm going 4th of July on top.
4th of July, clearly on top. It's the beginning. Ironically enough, it's when we when we claimed our independence from Great Britain. I was just in London. Nobody even knows about the Revolutionary War in London. It's
They don't
unbelievable.
care.
They don't know. They don't care.
They've wiped it from history.
It's not. They don't get taught it. I brought it up, and
Wow.
I'm being a wise ass. Like, you're still mad about 1776, and the guy was like, "What?"
Huh?
What?
He had
Well,
no
they're not
idea
a
what
part of
was
Europe anymore. So
something. Well,
Well, no one ever remembers second place, so
yeah.
no one.
I'm not going to bring up Hiroshima right now. I don't want to offend anybody. Top or bottom, number 3, Comic-Cons or festivals?
oh,
Oh, as in the Asbury Park Comedy or Podcast Festival?
Sure.
Wow. Well, it depends if I'm there.
Just festivals in general. I
it
guess.
depends on whichever one that I'm featured at. That's on top.
That's the
for
one that's
sure.
on top.
That's the one
listen,
on top.
That's the answer.
Yeah, that's totally the answer. And it depends. Purely depends on which one they're gracious enough to invite me to.
Which is all of them.
Which is
Every
for,
con there is.
for now, and which is why I do so many before. One day that window's gonna shut, my friends. I'm gonna jump through that window every time before it shuts. And
Gotta
even then,
do
I'm
it.
gonna try to break the glass and still jump through, get all bloodied and glass shards in me.
He's 100% right, man. You never know when it's gonna end.
Yeah.
Frank, can you stop taking creepy pictures and answer the question?
No. Keep taking photos. You can.
She just has her phone in Ming's face.
Festivals, of course.
I'm totally good with that.
Festivals.
Yeah,
Well, one festival in particular.
yeah, the Asbury Park Comedy Podcast Festival. Festivals
the
on
one.
top,
That is the one.
cons on the bottom. Pro Asbury Park Comedy Podcast Festival. Con bottom.
So, I agree. Top or bottom?
Well played. Well played.
Top or bottom? Number 4. Data from Goonies. Or short round from
Oh my God.
Temple of Doom.
Wow. What a great question.
That's a good one,
That's
right?
a close one, dude. That's a close one. Datum had all the gadgets. Had
What did short round actually have? He had quick wit.
yeah, he had a great roundhouse kick, and he matched wits with Indiana Jones, Dr. Jones.
Was he like a martial artist in the movie? I forget.
He did do a mean roundhouse kick to a thuggy, kicked him right in the face.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give.
When you
to
say
Short-
he, you mean you, but we get
yeah,
we get
with
that.
me, yeah,
The confusion.
yeah, it was a lot of training and a lot of hours of kung fu, but I'm gonna give it to short round. I give the edge of short round over
Thanks.
Data for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Goonies never say die.
Oh
Goonies.
wow,
She's
you were gonna
right.
say that, weren't you?
Goonies. I mean, come on.
Slick shoes.
Data.
Booty
On
traps.
top. Booby trap.
That's why I said booty
That's what I said,
trap.
Booty traps.
Booty
That's what I
trap.
said. Booty
Data.
traps.
Yeah, definitely Date on top. He had all that cool stuff. He was like a real life Inspector Gadget.
I can't even believe we're roundtabling this question with Ming.
Great question.
100% Data. 100%. Top or bottom, number 5. Can't even believe I'm going to say it. I didn't write this.
Okay.
Chris Ladondo.
Okay.
Or Frankie.
Oh God. Oh wait.
Producers.
Wait. Hold
Oh,
on.
okay. Okay, if you're going to play, she's playing it. Chris Ladondo, the producer of What Say You podcast, I question it. Wow, do you hear that thunder? Or Frankie, the producer of Pizza Beer Revolution.
And
Is
the
this
Asbury
a-
Park
wait,
Comedy
is
and
this-
Podcast
is this
And the
top-
Asbury Park.
Oh, sorry. And Time to Make the Donuts. And you want to just ramble off your whole IMDb? Like, what?
No, just the two most important things at this very moment.
Is this a top or bottom question, or can I say doggy style? Because no.
What?
That is Ming Chen.
What? No.
See, she's making notes right now. You're making work for me.
No, man. Come on, man. Isn't this the whole purpose? Are you really cutting that out? All right.
Wait.
Fine.
Wait, I won't cut it out. Well, since I'm going to be editing anyway, can you just do me a favor and just everybody quiet for 1 second and just say Chris Ladondo?
Chris Ladondo.
Okay, now I have more to edit. This is going to be good. Now you can answer for real. But in the show, you're going to say Chris Ladondo doggy style.
I gotta put Frankie up on top. Gotta put Frankie up on top. Chris Ladondo, like he's not even in the room, man. I don't even want him in the room.
I mean,
man.
it's questionably even involved,
yeah.
right? He doesn't eat meat.
Oh,
You know what I
God,
mean?
Yeah, I don't trust anybody who doesn't eat meat.
No.
Yeah, but no, God. Yeah.
You know, Chris is helping us out in a huge way.
That doesn't mean we
really?
can't make fun of him.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But
Frank-
we do need to get him a Twisted Tree gift card or something, because
Twisted Tree.
he can have a vegan.
That's a vegan.
So he can have vegan lunch while we're at the festival
Yeah.
eating. What do they cook at Beer
Kielbasa?
Garden? Kielbasa.
Oh yeah,
Right?
yeah.
German.
knockwurst. And stuff.
Yeah, right.
Right now, Chris Ladondo is on a 2.5-hour commute. He lives, if he could hit his job probably with a baseball, but it
Yes.
takes him 2.5 hours to get there, apparently. He does every mode of transport. He says, I do every mode of transportation except air flight. Right?
Well, so do I.
So while he's doing that, he's listening to this podcast right now, and he's looking around. He's got earbuds in. He's laughing. He's mad. He's probably about to Periscope.
Probably.
You know what I mean? And everybody around him is, just looking at him like he's a goddamn meat monster. But he will be at the 11 o'clock show, kind of show running
mess,
it. Yeah.
running
Oh, okay.
If you see him there,
Showrunner.
buy him a vegetable. I don't know,
Bring him,
V8.
Patty.
bring him some bark. He'll just gnaw on that for a little while.
Some bark and he can dip in some baba ganoush.
No cheese.
Oh, my God.
either.
He puts sriracha on bark.
Dare I say, you get a picture of Ladondo eating a Slim Jim, you get free meet and greet.
Oh my goodness. You get a full package.
Wow.
He's got to be. I want to see him swallow. It's got to be a video. If you can get Chris Lodondo to swallow meat, bona fide meat. I got beef jerky, Ming Chen.
Yeah.
Like what?
Cured meat.
Oh,
A
cured.
cured meat.
Cured meat.
I definitely have a Slim Jim, so.
Oh man.
But no, Frankie on top every time, all day, every day, on top every day.
It's not your
all
turn
the time.
anymore, man.
Oh, really? All
How
right.
much of that am I cutting?
All of it.
Wait, you're not gonna answer?
I answered.
Oh.
Chris Lodondo.
You put Chris Lodondo on top over you?
Twisted Tree. He's helping us out.
All right. Oh, come on.
I'm not as self-centered as you two.
Whoa, shots fired.
Can I say Dennis?
No, Frankie on top. Chris, you're good, dude.
Oh.
But you're on the bottom, buddy.
Questionable.
Questionable.
No, Frankie's clearly on top.
See, we're fighting again.
The best producer in all of the podcast land, and the show would not be what it is without her,
Oh, yeah. By
right?
Far.
It would be much better. It'd be, if she would just quit, it would be so. Dennis, you're a producer now.
Where is Dennis, actually?
He's all right.
Yeah,
He's
right.
all right.
outside?
No, Frankie on top. Thank you so much. That's top.
We
that's-
love you.
That's top or bottom. I think we're gonna try to play it at the Podfest. What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
definitely.
Yeah. I might have to steal it, too. So.
Oh, you're gonna
Like an
you're
all-day
before
top
us
of-
too. Like you're gonna like.
Am I really?
Yeah. Why is that
Well,
bad?
no,
You wanna-
not at all.
Should you be? You want to
No,
go
no,
after?
no. I don't care where you put me. You put me in the broom closet at like, like 3:30 in the morning.
Did you
for
see
all
how
I care.
insulted he got? He got so.
Insulted?
He got so mad.
No, I didn't.
I don't think it was
No.
insulted.
No.
Surprise.
Surprise!
Surprise.
No, not at all. Absolutely not.
He's gonna steal our music. Probably have GoPros.
Oh
out.
yeah, I have that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That was top or bottom, everybody. We're gonna try to do it live. I don't know how that will go. Maybe we'll let the crowd get involved.
Well, they'll give us topics. Maybe
Yeah.
we actually
Yeah.
throw out
Yeah,
topics. Top or bottom, what? You, sir, in the green hat.
Audience participation, Ming. Dangerous?
No, not at all.
Never?
I think in this setting, where you actually have an audience,
Yeah.
get them to participate.
Yeah, you want them involved.
Okay.
Yeah, they want to be involved.
Like,
Yep.
should we hide stuff under their seats?
could be funny.
Or like
Right.
you get
Yeah, like if you have a blah 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 under your seat, you have to stand up and read it in the style of Mike Polano, or
Yeah,
like,
that's great.
or do your best Trump impression. Or do something like that.
All right.
No, thinking of
I
ideas.
dig it. I dig it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this right here. Armchair futurist, right?
Okay.
So let's keep it to, because you've been on the show multiple times
I
now.
have.
So we've answered this for you.
Okay.
So let's keep it to, the future of live podcasting, right? Like
Okay.
let's go
Oh,
that
yeah,
route, right?
man.
In the year 2050,
Yeah.
you're headed to Asbury Park or any beautiful town in the nation, and you're going to see a festival of any kind. It could be a Comic-Con, a festival.
Okay.
What's it look like, man?
What's it look like?
Yeah, in 2050.
Oh man. Oh, we'll be taking over the world, man. Like you'll be Brad Pitt. Like, I'll be
I'll
Tom
never
Cruise.
be Brad Pitt.
No, but in the podcasting world, you don't have
Okay.
to look like Brad Pitt. You
Because
just
no one
gotta-
sees you, right? Well, I
You
guess.
just got to be in the podcasting world as that kind of persona, that cult.
Right.
That.
You think it's going to grow that big?
Yeah, I do. I think we've already taken over. But
What are some of the indicators? Like, what has happened recently in podcasting that you think moved it to the next level?
well, we're doing live festivals first of all.
Good point.
Yeah, some of us are getting advertising money.
Right.
It might be $10 from Casper mattress, but hey,
Yeah.
it's starting to happen, and hopefully, me, you, everybody here at this table, we're freaking swimming in it, man, because we were smart enough to get in on the ground floor, right when it started, and we'll be looked upon as gods, man. It's like these were the guys.
one way to look at it.
All.
Yeah.
One positive way to look at it.
That's great, man. I do have two follow-up questions to that, though. Like,
Okay.
number one, how are the big players changing the game, right? Like, so what is iTunes doing, or what are car manufacturers doing to put it in the cars, or like, what do you see? How do you see that changing?
In 2020, wait, you said 2020, so 4 years?
2050.
2050. Oh, it's
But even now, like, how has that been changing?
Anything that's anything digital will be in a car. It already is, essentially. You could listen to anything.
Yeah, not only is it implanted within us now, but it's piped in. You can't get away from the PBR and the Ming and Mike Show podcast.
Right.
2015. It's constantly playing on maybe that's a little 1984ish George Orwellian, but hey, man, too bad. You should have jumped on the train before all the non-believers were exterminated.
Choo choo,
And,
mother trucker.
So what else do you, I guess the second part of that question is, like, what are the industry leaders in hosting, not hosting, but in platform dispersion? What are they doing to disseminate and disseminate like the good product versus the bad? Like, what is out there to decipher good from bad? There's so many podcasts.
That's true. I think the cream always rises to the top, my friend. And we
Yeah.
were like above the lid, man. We're like, we rose to the top. We gone beyond that.
Yeah.
Good is just good. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It's like there's no. I mean, it's all relative, of course, but I think we've already busted through that.
Do you think there's a backlash from industry to try to keep it down?
The
Radio?
man,
Yeah.
is the man trying to keep us down? Man's always trying to keep us down. But again, you know, there's no stopping us, man. Like you can set up that wall, but you know we're gonna bust right through it.
So in the year 2050,
Not my wall.
not Trump's wall. In the year 2050, you're contending that a podcast festival may very well be at like Madison Square Garden.
That's what I was going to
Oh,
say.
yeah.
It's 'cause it could be like arenas
absolutely.
and stuff. At
Yeah,
this
absolutely, man, absolutely. Or whatever is be like one of those big freaking.
Well, think like iHeartRadio, which is Clear Channel, a huge company, but that radio has festivals and they have big concerts.
Yeah. Sure.
So it could be something along those lines, just as big.
Yeah, but radio is constantly trying to keep it down. Like we have friends in radio, right? Mo Bounce, Nico,
Yeah.
like Tommy DeVoy from 107.1 Fun. Like we have these friends. They've been on our show, and every time you talk to them about being on the radio, they immediately say, "Well, we're not allowed to say podcast."
Yeah, because
Right?
they're threatened, man.
Yeah.
They're scared. They're running scared.
So
But what do they do with a lot of the radio broadcasts? What do they do with
they
them?
put them as podcasts,
I still hate the
Podcast.
word podcast.
which doesn't make any sense, right? Like it makes sense to do that, but it doesn't make any sense to fight it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But you know how it is. People always fight. It's all about money. In the end, they're worried. They're losing their advertising dollars, man. They're losing money.
Yeah.
They're losing market share to us.
Yeah.
To us, like I'm just some kid from Euclid, Ohio, or China, or wherever you want to think I'm from.
Wherever you want to think I'm from.
Yeah, I'm not a revolutionary, and yet
You are a
We
revolutionary.
are revolutionizing everything just by talking in front of these mics. It's great.
Boom.
Do you think it's kind of reminiscent of the cable industry and television, like when cable came out?
Yeah, a little bit, but you can. The analogy, I guess, is YouTube. Like some kid can, dump freaking applesauce on his head. Bam, 4 million hits. and
Yeah.
it's bigger than.
Some people will contend that to be a problem.
That's not a problem.
Like, well, you have the
That's fine.
you have the PewDiePie argument,
Well, that's just the whole thing.
but there's no difference.
Yeah, he's not really talented.
Well, neither is the kid that dumped applesauce on his head or the cat that fell off a chair.
But that kid that dumped applesauce on his head was probably just it happened by accident or something. And it was like a cat. A lot of those videos get a ton of views, but they weren't intended to originally. It's like something that was caught, and it's like, oh, look, this is hilarious.
yeah,
Yeah, PewDiePie, jeez, ridiculous.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry. I mean, what can you say?
No, hey, I'm not knocking his hustle. Good for him. If I was him, I'd be doing the same thing. But just screaming about you playing a video game,
Yeah, it
is
makes no
just,
sense,
I
right?
don't.
But I agree with you. I agree.
Understand
I
the
agree.
entertainment value.
we would be totally at a loss
Remiss.
and mistaken here if we did not mention and bring up that congratulations, season 6 Comic
Yeah,
Book Men.
thank you. We start
right?
shooting next week, man.
Wow,
So
awesome.
It's back for number 6, right? Am I correct?
Number 6, yeah.
That's great, man.
It's insane. It's insane. I always compared. I was like, I would not feel successful unless we had more seasons than the $6 Million Man.
How many did that have?
5.
Oh, that's
So
listen.
Wow.
6 seasons is no bullshit. Like that's
It's crazy.
Impressive.
Do they syndicate a show like that?
After 100 episodes, you can start to go out to syndication. So you're definitely over 100.
no, we're not. After
Oh,
this
you're not?
season, it'll be 83.
Okay.
If we get another season after that, it'll be 99. So we're gonna.
What are you doing? You're not doing 8. How many?
We do 16
Okay,
episodes. Except
okay.
last season, we did 13. They wanted to premiere some other chopsaki show
Yeah.
with a bunch of Asians in it. And I couldn't fault that. It was called Into the Badlands. So.
Oh yeah, and it never took off, right?
It took off. Yeah,
Is it
they'll be back.
Season 2.
They'll be back. Yeah,
I mean, it was pretty cool. It was well done.
yeah, they'll totally be back. So
Well, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Number 6. I hope you get that syndication money coming soon.
I'm
Because
just gonna
that's
spend on podcast gear, man.
no, I know, but like once you get that, once it goes to syndication, man, you're getting a paycheck for life.
But do they do reality shows in syndication?
Yeah, like they're no different than Jokers, really. It's scripted reality, right? Like it's not completely reality, right? You have guests on it. Like that's a show. Comic Book Men is a show that could definitely live in syndication. I mean, it's got a built-in audience. Like we always talk about with FLD, it's like there's always an audience for Cars,
Yeah.
no matter what. You know what I mean? There's always going to be an audience for comic books.
Yeah.
Always.
Or long story short, it's so mindless that any idiot can tune in and have a good time. So.
Yeah.
How many seasons did Pawn Stars run for? I mean,
Jeez,
it's
I
still
don't
on the
know.
air, man.
It's still on the air. I don't know how many seasons they have, but I know their season goes on like 80 episodes or something.
And
They're
your
doing it.
but your shows, the formula is the same. It's essentially the
It's a
same.
rip, yeah.
You know what I
Total-
mean?
It's a total rip off, yeah.
Like to the beat, it's a very similar
yeah.
show.
Except we focus on comics and toys instead of like muskets and like like
Old signed papers
yeah,
by Thomas
historical
Jefferson.
documents and
Yeah.
stuff like that, which I think is way more fun. Way more fun.
The Preacher,
Yes.
good or bad?
Great. Great. It's first episode. I was surprised that they didn't go more straightforward in the beginning episodes, but they're pushing envelopes. It's pretty.
I'm a huge Preacher fan.
Yeah, I
I'm
know you
starting to
wanted
have,
it.
I'm starting to have a hard time.
I know you wanted to follow the book exactly, which they could have done, and still been successful. But I like they're taking some of the risks. So
Yeah.
and some people have issues with how the characters are portrayed. You either like or you don't like the new Tulip, as I call it.
Yeah. She's totally different.
Yeah, the Cassidy's.
Cassidy's on point.
I've always been. That's all I cared about. Really, is Cassidy.
I actually think that Preacher is Custer is like. I think he's
Yeah,
perfect.
it's great.
I always said I wanted John Barthol.
Oh, Bernthal. Yeah.
Bernthal?
Yeah,
Sorry.
well, he's a Punisher, so.
Yeah, I thought he would be great in that role, but this guy's really good, man. But I just
Yeah.
I wanted it to be, and maybe it will. I wanted it to be darker. Like it's staying in the town, and it shouldn't be staying.
I liked how it was kind of like a religious, like just a messed up road movie. Where if you read the comics, they go to France later.
Yeah.
And they travel to like Alabama. And,
I mean,
all
he
this-
essentially destroys the town in the beginning.
Yeah, really, yeah, which is cool.
In the
and he
book,
keeps-
in the
yeah,
comic
he gets out of there.
So
He
do you think
travels-
that's coming? And then the characters like the cop and Art's like
Yeah.
they die like in the first.
Yeah,
He tells him to F himself, and the cop.
Right. Yeah.
But he's like a main character now, so I don't love that kind of thing. But
yeah.
I don't know. How do you? You're the expert. How do you feel about that?
I wanted to stick with the comic, but I do most of the changes I do agree with actually. So,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you guys are talking
That's
about.
cool. You're
Kid-
not as cool as us.
All
man.
right.
Kid playing Artsface. He's a local. He's from freaking Eatontown.
Is he really?
Yeah, he came
Oh,
to the
good
store
for
one
him,
time.
man.
He was buying some books, and we started talking. He was like, "Yeah, I'm doing research. I'm playing Artsface." I'm like, "What? What?" And
That's
then
so
he
cool, man.
Walked in the store, and yeah,
And of all stores, yours. Like,
yeah,
That's great,
why
you know?
not? If you're gonna go to a comic store, and
yeah. I
then
mean, he's on your network, like, right?
yeah, we're coworker. I'm Artsface is my coworker. Yeah,
I got to be honest, having a tough time with that character.
yeah.
It's very difficult to watch.
Yeah, although some people have been saying, "Wow, I thought he looked more messed up than he does on the show." I'm like, all right, that says something about you, I guess. But
Yeah. Google it if you don't know what we're talking
yeah,
about.
dude, yeah, get in on this.
No,
man.
I know. I heard.
It's pretty sweet.
And the last thing before I let you go,
Okay.
you have to answer this question.
Ask away.
Listen.
Ask away.
I'm gonna have my finger on the mute button.
Okay.
So if you want me to hit mute, I
No,
will.
ask away.
Does Glenn die? I know you know.
I don't know.
I know you know,
I
Ming.
don't know for sure, but in my heart of hearts, I believe it's him. If you're a Walking Dead fan, you're hanging at the edge of your seat. There are three schools of thought on this. Well, my school of thought is one. I don't believe Negan killed a female. I don't think he's a badass. He's a mean guy. Would not bash a female's head in. I believe he has a code. So people have boiled it down to either Eugene, Abraham, or Glenn.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, and 60%, I usually am.
Okay.
That episode, that scene is shot for shot out of the comic book.
Pretty much, yes.
And at the end of that comic book,
Yeah.
he kills Glenn.
He does, yes. Now, I think Eugene, if you kill Eugene, not big enough of an impact. I love the character, but Abraham perhaps. But I think the reason why they're drawing it out this long is because we all know who dies.
Yeah.
And yeah, so why not spend the next 7 months discussing it? And
I know I make the joke that you're Glenn from The Walking Dead. You're
Right.
not. The actor is.
Stephen Yeun,
You know him.
I do.
You've met him.
I've met
You've
him.
been at cons with him.
I have.
He's told you.
He has not.
God, come on.
He has not told
No
me.
crack. You can't get this guy to crack.
No,
I've-
he's not told me. But if you just do some simple sleuthing, I believe it's him. So if it's not him, I'll applaud them for taking a different direction. But
Okay.
I think if everyone knows it's him. We've read the comics.
I know, but it's still, I don't want him to stray too far. It's kind of like the preacher, man. You know?
Right,
I don't want it to go too far.
right. But he's my favorite character. I don't want to see him die. Either way, I'll be happy. Well, no, if he dies, I won't be that happy. But
Ming, thank you so much for coming out.
of
We are
course, man.
so psyched to have you on the Podfest and on our show. Is there
can't wait, man.
anything you want to plug on the way out?
Yeah, the Asbury Park Comedy Podcast Festival, man. July 10th.
Yeah.
Come on out. We got the 5 o'clock slot on. Come have a great time. Let's drink, have a great time.
It's
They
gonna
got
be great.
popcorn there. It's
There's going to be a
great,
meet
man.
and greet. People can meet you, meet everybody.
Absolutely. I'll bring a Sharpie. You want me to sign boobs? And
Yeah,
stuff?
we're gonna. I was gonna say we're gonna have posters, but there'll be boobs there
Yeah,
too.
sign boobs too.
Male and female. I don't discriminate. And yeah, let's have a good time.
Derek T.
Yeah, July 10th. Make sure you get your tickets. Asbury Park Comedy Podcast Festival. AsburyParkPodfest.com.
PizzaBeerRevolution.com. You can find us on the web, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram us. Give us some love, and we will love you back. We'll see you at the festival, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks Ming.